record. Okay, fundamental today, Monday, the 30th of August, 2021. Today, what we have is pending home sales by 3 p.m. is what we have. So watch out for this. If it's better than the previous, then it's good. It's better than the forecast, then it's good for the dollars. Then if it's lower than the forecast, then it's bad for the dollars. That's by 3 p.m. today, 3 p.m. Nigerian time. Then also on Tuesday by 1:30 p.m. on Tuesday, though we have CPI inflation figures for Euro at 10 a.m. Check this out. Inflation figure for Euro at 10 a.m. Also at 7:45 a.m. also on Tuesday. So this CPI is just consumer price index. We also call them inflation figures, inflation reports. So if the figures are out and they are better than the forecast, it is good for the currency. The reason it's good for the currency is because once there is an increase in inflation figures, central bank of that nation will do something about interest rate, and that is positive for the currency, to strengthen the currency. So watch out for these inflation figures. So core CPI flash estimate and the Italia premium CPI for affecting the euro on Wednesday. If they're better than the forecast, then it's going to affect the euro positively. If they are lower than the forecast, it's going to affect the euro negatively. Likewise, 7:45 a.m. on Tuesday. Leaving that, going to 1:30 p.m., we see the GDP month in, month out. So we are waiting for the actual. If the actual is better than the previous, if the actual is better than the previous, then it's good for Canadian dollar. But if the actual is lower than the previous, then it's bad for Canadian dollar. All right, moving forward, we also see 2:45 p.m. on Tuesday, the 31st of August, 2021. We see Chicago PMI and consumer confidence. Okay, the Chicago Purchasing Manager Index is very important. Managers will not purchase until they see positivity in the economy. So any buy here, that's an increase better than the forecast, then is good for the US dollar. Lower than the forecast is bad for the US dollar. Then this consumer confidence is also very important. It's a survey that is carried out to see how consumers see the economy, to determine how consumers see the economy. If it's better than the forecast, that means they have better confidence in the economy, then it's going to affect dollar positively, especially the stock market. And if it's lower than the forecast, then it's going to affect dollar negatively. Okay, so this is important. So you guys should watch out for it at 2:45 p.m. and 3 p.m. on Tuesday, Nigerian time. All right, so leaving that, we're going to Wednesday. On Wednesday, we have GDP affecting the Australian dollars. We see Australian dollars move up last week, gaining strength because the dollar is weakening across board. And that makes AUD, Euro USD, and so on, even gold move up because dollar was weakened last week. So this time, if this figure is out, this GDP, quarterly GDP is out, if it's lower than the forecast, then it will affect the currency negatively. If it's higher than the forecast, then it's going to affect the currency positively. And remember, this period, Australia is in lockdown, it's on lockdown, and the Delta variants of COVID-19 is still affecting so many countries. And all these are what we should put at the back of our mind. Taliban's are there affecting Afghanistan, geopolitical crisis. And once US is trying to intervene in the Taliban issue, it's going to affect dollar a little bit negatively. But if all the nations stay away from them and the issue continues, that will affect dollar positively because they are the one benefiting. Once the issue continues, people buy armor tank, the nation buy armor tank, buy a lot of equipment and every other stuff from the world powers. Okay, so that is that. Then We see OPEC meeting also on Wednesday. OPEC meeting is important. What we look for is production. If they cut production in oil, then it's going to affect the price of oil positively. If they cut production, it's going to affect the price of oil positively. If they increase, if they increase the barrel of oil being produced. Sorry, when I say cut, it's not price, it's the cut production of oil. That's reduce the quantity of oil produced, it will affect the price of oil positively. Okay, and if they increase production, it will affect the price of oil negatively. So in this meeting, we watch out for what they are planning to do concerning production of oil. And anything that affects oil positively affects Canadian dollar positively. Anything that affects oil negatively affects Canadian dollar negatively, and vice versa. That is opposite to US dollar. So if the price of oil is going up, expect the dollar to be weakening. If the price of oil is going down, expect the dollar to be strengthening. Okay, so watch out for this OPEC meeting. And from there, we go to 1:15 p.m. Nigerian time, 1st of September. That will be the Ember month, 1st of September 2021. And September, many people are coming back from summer holidays, so volatility is returning back to the market. You see market price of currencies shooting because a lot of people are coming back and a lot of business activity taking place in the market. So expect some little volatility on Wednesday because ADP non-farm employment change. Okay, I'm expecting this to be better than the forecast. I'm expecting this to be better than the forecast. Okay, this ADP non-farm employment change is a precursor to NFP. It's a precursor to NFP, non-farm payroll. So watch out for this. If ADP is good, then NFP will be very good. Only what we'll now look at for in NFP is the wage. That's the average earning. That average earning is what we'll now look at for. So watch out for this. If this is the actual is released that time, 1:15 p.m. Nigerian time on Wednesday, then if the actual is released and is better than the forecast, it's going to affect the US dollar positively. But if the actual is released and is lower than the forecast, it will affect the US dollar negatively. Okay, so move from there, 2:30 p.m. And we have the manufacturing PMI and the final manufacturing PMI and the IXM manufacturing PMI affecting the dollars and Canadian dollar from 2:30 to 3 p.m. So watch out for this. Positive figures better than the forecasted is good for the currency. Negative figures lower than the forecasted is bad for the currency. Okay, purchasing manager index. And also know that if this is out positively, it's going to affect the stock market positively. Yes, because this is goods majorly and the services. So if it's positive, better than the forecast, then it's going to affect the stock market positively, also affect the dollar positively. So watch out for this. And also we see by 5 p.m., FOMC member Bostic will speak. All what we're looking for is them talking about interest rates. They're going to increase interest rates or reduce interest rates or do nothing about it. Let's leave it unchanged. These are the statements we're looking for. Any mention of increasing interest rate will definitely affect the dollar positively, either now or in future, and any mention of we're not going to increase interest rate or we're going to cut interest rate will affect the dollar negatively. And we should watch out for this coming Wednesday. Then leaving Wednesday, going to Thursday. On Thursday, we see for the Euro Spanish unemployment change. Okay, may not have much effect, but we still need to look out for this. If it's better than the previous, then it's good for Euro. Then it's good for Euro. And also we see the unemployment claim. Okay, this unemployment claim may little bit important because it's coming before non-farm payroll. So unemployment claim here, watch out. If unemployment claim is increasing, then it's bad for the dollar. If it's reducing compared to the forecast, then it's good for the dollar. It's good for the dollar. Okay, then on Friday, 1:30 p.m. is before Friday 1:30 p.m. we have 2:30 a.m. on Friday retail sales for AUD. So watch out for this. If you can wake up very early on Friday morning, 2:30 retail sales affecting the Australian dollar. So if the figures are better than the forecast is telling us that it's going to be better than the previous. But if the actual is released and is better than the forecast, maybe we see minus 1 point something or minus 1.8 or something, then it's good for the Australian dollars. But if it's increasing, like higher than the forecast, maybe minus 3.6, so then it is bad for the Australian dollars. All right, so leaving that, we go to 1:30 p.m. on Friday, September 3rd, 2021. This is non-farm payroll, average hourly earnings, non-farm employment change, unemployment rate, and it's going to be very volatile for US dollar on Friday because we are still having service PMI, purchasing manager index, the aspect of services. So you can see all these are very important reports coming up on Friday. So if ADP on Wednesday give us a precursor to what is going to happen to this on Friday, then what we just prepare for is average hourly earning. So if average hourly earning is better and all these two are better, then dollar will be strengthened. If average hourly earning is lower and all these two are lower, then dollar will be weakened. Okay, service manufacturer, IXM service PMI, if it's better than the forecast, then it's good for the currency. If it's lower than the forecast, then it's bad for the currency. All right, so these are our fundamentals for this week. Remember what I always say, fundamentals are important. We'll take a look at fundamentals before you take decision on technicals. You may not be a fundamental trader. You might be an ordinary technical trader, but always take a look at fundamentals because we are all day trading. If you are trading long-term position trading, then no need. But if you're trading on daily time frame, 4-hour time frame, and lower time frame, then it's very important to take a look at fundamentals every day. All right, so let's leave there and go to our charts. I will have time for your question. Drop your question in the Q&A section and I will answer all your questions. Drop your question in the Q&A section and we answer all your questions. So everybody, good morning. Welcome again this morning. If you can hear me, just say yes. I need a yes from everybody. Good morning, Mr. Austin. Thank you, thank you. If you can hear me, just say yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, yes, a lot of people can hear me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. A lot of people can hear me. Okay, a lot of people can hear me. Yes. Now, okay, this is our chart, Euro USD. Let's start with Euro USD and see what Euro USD is likely going to do this week. Let's see what Euro USD is likely going to do this week. Okay, this week, my bias for Euro USD is neutral. Neutral bias for Euro USD this week. My bias for Euro USD this week is neutral. The reason is price supposed to move down, but dollar was weakened, and we saw price going back up for Euro USD. And now Euro USD is at a resistance. Our weekly resistance is at 1.1800, and our weekly support is at 1.1750. Then another support at 1.1690. These are the two supports, but the closest support here is 1.1750. Then the resistance is at 1.1800. So these are the resistance and support for Euro USD. All right. Remember, we do analysis on weekly time frame, and we go down to lower time frame to check what is likely going to happen on lower time frame. So moving over to 4 hours time frame. Moving over to 4 hours time frame. If you take a look at this, we drew this last week. If you remember, we drew this trend line last week. It's a kind of hidden trend line, but it can still guide us this week and guide us throughout this week. Okay, we had this trend line last week, and somehow Euro USD was able to break above this trend line. That's on Friday, and since then, price has been playing around this trend line. So price has been playing around this trend line. So what we are looking for this week, if there is a break, above this resistance at 1.1800, then expect price to move to the next resistance at 1.1820 first, 1.1830 first, then it's going to hit the next trend line. So once it hits the next trend line, that will tell you the next step. Okay, let me put this trend line properly so we can get the right price. Okay, good. Once it hits the next trend line, that will tell you what Euro USD is likely going to do. Okay, so that upper trend line is very important. You can see it's a very powerful trend line on 4-hour time frame. So watch out for this. Where it is now, it's a very good opportunity presenting for us at this region. So if there's a bounce, I follow it up to this point, and if they break this guy, we'll follow it up to the trend line. Then we'll now see what is going to happen at this trend line. Remember, it's neutral bias, so it can also go down. So if it goes down, that means I'm going to see a break, a close below this trend line before I'm going to sell. So a close below this trend line will make me sell down to 1.1750. And if it breaks 1.1750, then I'm going to sell down to 1.1690. But on the flip side, if it breaks above 1.1800, I first of all sell to 1.1830. Then if it continues, then we are going towards the trend line. And if that trend line is broken, then I'm going to see 1.1900 level. So that is the plan for Euro USD this week. That's the plan for Euro USD this week. So most likely it's going to break above 1.1800, which will lead us to 1.1830. And above that to the trend line, above the trend line, 1.1900. But on the flip side, if it closes below this hidden trend line we have here, then it's going to move down to the next 1.1750 and then 1.1690. That is Euro USD for this week. That's Euro USD for this week. All right, so let's go to GBP USD. GBP USD, my bias for GBP USD2 is neutral. Neutral bias for GBP USD on weekly time frame. All right, so resistance at 1.3780. That's a resistance for GBP USD this week, 1.3780, while the support is at 1.3670. 1.3670 is the support, and the resistance is 1.3780. So I'm expecting price to trade within this range this week. So where it is now is a very good place. So let's go and see it on daily time frame and 4-hour time frame. So on 4 hours time frame, we have this. Let me see. Okay, the trend line is not right. Okay, probably we can fix something like this for this new week. Okay, let's refix this trend line. Okay, this is perfect, really perfect, really perfect, and a cut across the week. So this is perfect for GBP USD this week. You can see this is perfect. And so if you ask me what was my plan, I'm going to trade GBP USD with a tight stop loss here. Why? There has been rejections at that top, and now another rejection here. So there have been a lot of rejections around this perfect trend line we have in place. So if you ask me, okay, GBP USD is likely going to trend down quietly to 1.3670, which will be the support level. Okay, that's the support level, 1.3670. Then if it continues down, it's going to hit the trend line and probably hit the next support at 1.3605. But if it struggles and break above the trend line and this resistance at 1.3780, then it's going to be a move up to 1.3875. So watch out for this. This is what GBP USD is likely going to do this week. Okay, but it's more of this downward side because of this rejection we've seen around the trend line. Okay, so watch out for this. It's a very good opportunity. It's showing us already this morning. It's a very good opportunity. You can see the trend line. It's a powerful one, very powerful trend line, a very strong one at that. So I'm expecting price to trend gently till it hits 1.3670. Then from here, you can take decision either to rise again to rise again gently to the trend line. If it doesn't break it, then we can see another move downward to this. Or at this point, it can break and then move gently to 1.3690 before taking off up again. So I'm expecting GBP USD to do something like that this week. All right, so leaving GBP USD, let's go to AUD UXD. My bias for AUD USD this week is neutral. Also neutral bias for AUD USD this week with a little bullishness in it. So we see the resistance at the resistance for AUD USD at 0.7316, 0.7316, and the support of AUD USD at 0.7220. So I'm expecting this guy to trade within this range, except it breaks above 0.7316 level. So on 4-hour time frame, let's see what it looks like. Okay. What about if we have something like this? Okay, this is cool. This is cool, definitely, but it's obsolete somehow. So let me remove this and then probably put something like this. Okay, this is cool. This will guide us also this week. This is going to guide us this week. So what we see now, or better still, all this one are obsolete already. So let me remove all this. They are gone already. So let me remove all this. Okay. Better still, we can have something like this. This is what I'm seeing. Okay. Better still, we'll have something like this. Okay, guys, you can see this. This is perfect. Very perfect. Very perfect. So with this was going to guide us this week. And a very strong confluence zone at this region. You can see that confluence zone, and there's a very powerful rejection. All right, that's where resistance line and trend line meets. It's a confluence zone. So with this, I expect price to drop gently drop towards 0.7220 level. I'm expecting price to drop gently towards this level, and then probably goes up to this level, then later now return again back. So if we break this point, then we'll now see massive move towards 0.7105. I'm expecting price to do this. The reason there have been a lot of rejections, and another rejection. So you can see a lot of rejections around the trend line. So I'm expecting price. I don't really expect price, except there's serious fundamental news that will push price up above this guy. So if price goes up above 0.7316, then we should be going to 0.7374, some 0.7375 level. Okay, but for now, I think price should be moving gently downwards, towards 0.7220 level. Okay, that's what I'm expecting price to do today for this week. I mean, for AUD UXD, I'm expecting price to do something like this for AUD USD this week. Okay, all right, that's AUD USD. Let's leave AUD USD and then go to NZD UXD. My bias for NZD USD this week is neutral to bullish. Has a lot of bullishness in it, so it's neutral to bullish. Okay, I'm expecting price to really move above that level we are seeing now. Okay, the resistance level is at 0.7020, 0.7020. The support is at 0.6920, and the next support 0.6810. So let's go to 4 hours time frame and check this out and see how it plays out. So on 4 hour time frame, we're having something like this. Let me zoom this out that we can see clearly. Okay, I want to ensure the trend line is correct. It's well drawn and it's correct. Okay. Okay, if we look at the old points. Okay, if we look at these old points, okay, good. So this is how the trend line look at. But if we look at the new points, even if we look at the new points, still same. Only if we want to do this, which doesn't make it that strong, which doesn't make it that strong. It doesn't make it that strong, but 2 points is all we need. 2 points is all we need. Okay, so if we have something like this, then it's cool. Okay, I think this is cool. It's not a bad one. Okay, especially if we don't look at this, if we look at something like this, okay, then this should be cool. This should be cool. So with this can be our guide also this week. I think I've extended it to the end of the week. It can also be our guide this week, and we can see what price we likely do around this falling big, massive wedge. So if price hits, please watch this level. If price goes above this level, okay, this level, and above the resistance 0.0720, then price is going to move quietly to 0.7060 level. Price is going to move quietly to 0.7060 level. But as it's going down, if it maintains this downward movement, then we're going to see price moving towards 0.6920 level, which is the support. I'm expecting price to move within this region this week. Okay, but I'm seeing something. Let me be very sure. Let me put that, let's be very sure if that can also guide us this week. That can guide us this week. Okay, perfect. Very perfect. Very perfect. Okay, very perfect. So it's either this or this. Any of these can be our guide. So if you feel you can remove the upper one, sorry, that's a mistake from me. So if you feel you can remove the upper one, that we have only this, that will not make our chart clumsy. So we can have only this throughout the week and study how price reacts around it. Okay, how price react around that for the week. So if price begins to play around that for the week, then it's okay, it's good for us. Okay, so with this we can see reaction around that point. This is 1, this is 2, and then this is 3, which is a very good one. Okay, I think this is a very good one because it's like we just extended to future what we have here. We just extended to future what we have here. Okay, I think this is a very good one. It's a very good one. We only extended to future. So this was a triangle, okay, we had before, and price move. We're expecting that triangle. Now at this time, look at what we have. This is gone now. So let me remove this. So you can see what we have now. The price is now touching this extension. This looks like extension. We extended it into the future, and our price is playing around this. So I think it's going to be a very strong guide for us this week. So we leave this on our charts this week and study how price react to this, and we plan our trade according to this this week. So I'm expecting a move probably up, touching this guy and fighting that confluence zone. So if he fights around that confluence zone and there's a rejection, then a stop loss at the back and a trade will take profit down here. Okay, that would be sweet. That will be sweet. And any break of this will lead us down back to where we are coming from. Any break of 0.6920, any close below it will lead us down. But a bounce off it, we are coming back again to this point. But if it breaks it, then we're going to test this first level. Yes, we're going to test that level. The price may come back again, touch this guy, come again up, then later might break above this guy, then fly. So we will take a look at everyday daily outlook to see that what price is actually doing as from tomorrow. All right, so leaving NZD USD, let's say USD CAD. USD CAD, my bias for USD CAD is neutral to bearish. That's my bias for USD CAD today, neutral to bearish. Okay, we see there's this rejection of upward movement, which formed this candle, which we experienced the downward movement last week. Okay, and we are still here. We are still here holding on. We are still in the channel. We're still in the channel. On 4 hour time frame, we can see that clearly. Can see that clearly on 4 hours time frame. So we are still within the channel. The channel is still our guide also for this week. We've extended it already to the future. We've extended it to the future. So it can still be our guide for the new week. It can still be our guide for the new week. I'm coming. Let me extend this into the new week level. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So we've extended it into the future. So we see what price is going to do. Probably price is going to move quietly towards the conference zone, quietly. If price move quietly towards these points, then that is where I'm going to take decision. We now see what price is going to do. If price bounces off this conference zone, then we're going up. Trust me, we are going up. But if price breaks this conference zone, then we move down towards 1.2425. 1.2425. So the resistance is at 1.2830 and the support is at 1.2580 level, 1.2580 level. So 1.2580 level is very important for us today and this week for USD CAD, for all the lovers of USD CAD. So at this point, the price can bounce off it or breaks it and go lower. So if it breaks it, it's a huge opportunity. If you bounce off it, it's also a huge opportunity. So a very good one presented to us this week by USD CAD. So watch out for what USD CAD is going to do here. If price hit this guy and bounces off, then we are going up to 1.2830. But if price breaks this guy and push down, then we will see 1.2425 level. All right, guys, that is USD CAD for you. And this is brought to you by CJC Market. CJC Market is a forex brokerage firm with headquarters in New Zealand, Auckland, New Zealand. And we are here in Nigeria already. We're in Africa, in Egypt, and in Egypt and in Nigeria. In Nigeria, we have 3 offices: Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt. So you can walk into any of our offices to get maximum knowledge of how to trade the financial market. We have our experts in all these offices that can really teach you, train you, and show you exactly what to do and how to even do it better than what I'm doing now. And everybody that has been attending this weekly outlook, daily outlook, many of them have been making money from what we are seeing here. So we give you the best so that you can succeed in the financial market. We are a smart broker, training smart traders, bringing up smart traders to trade in the smart market and make smart money and smile smartly to their bank every week. That is our intention. And that is why we give you all the services that will help you to succeed in this market at CJC Market. And that is what spells us out, what makes us different, because we support you. As a client, we support you. We give you all that you need to succeed. And we provide every available opportunity for you to benefit from the market, no matter how busy your schedule is. That is why we have the copy trading platform. On the copy trading platform, you can go there, look at all the traders, you see all the traders and their performance and copy their trade. We have expert traders both in Nigeria and in outside Nigeria, in Nigeria and outside Nigeria, in other countries who are on the copy trading platform already. Why not? Why don't you get connected to any of these experts and make money from them as they make money? And you don't even need to interact with anybody. Just get connected. Okay, just get connected and you make money. So imagine you trading your own account with some amount of money and copying also from an expert trader and also making an additional income. So simple, very simple. Just click some button, you are there, and you start copying their trade. As you make money and you smile too. So that is that for you. And if you need any of our training, basic training, advanced training, why not join any of our advanced classes and participate? Advanced training is starting today in all our offices, both online and offline. So join any of our, go to any of our office or join us online and learn. Some of you might be asking, how do I join? Probably today is the first time you are hearing about us or you are joining us on this weekly analysis. Send your name and location to this number. Send your name and location to the phone number. I'm trying to put the number in the group. Send your name and location to this number. If you have any question, please put your question in the Q&A section. That's the number 0703-414-6478. Send your name and location to that number, and you'll be glad you did. If you want to join our, you should join our Telegram channel so that you get invites for Outlook, get invites for analysis and training. This is the link to join our Telegram channel. Click on that link and join our Telegram channel. You can visit us, our website, cjcmarketsglobal.com. That's our website. You can visit our website to learn from the cjcmarketsglobal.com. So this is cool and this is very nice. Okay, so and we are here for you, and we will always help you. Okay, okay. All right, so can we answer all your questions? I'm seeing the question. I will answer your question. So let's move on. Let's move on to gold. Let's see what gold have for us. My bias for gold this week is bullish. Bullish bias for gold this week. Bullish bias for gold this week. And we're expecting gold to push up more. Expecting gold to push up more since we have reaction from this serious pin bar. This is a very serious pin bar on the weekly time frame. And ever since price has been pushing up from that pin back we have about 3 weeks ago, and price has been pushing up. So in reaction to that, we have various levels that the price must break. And the first level there, the resistance is at 1818, 1818. So that's a resistance, while the support is 1795, 1795. That's the support. So for gold this week, okay, so I moved down to 4-hour time frame to take a look at this. Remember last week we had this in place, and price expected this until this big bullish break. Now, if you study 4 hours, we have pin bar already on 4-hour time frame. If you study this 4 hours, this is pin bar, and then this is a confirmation candle confirming this pin bar. Okay, so with that, I'm expecting price to trend quietly, gently towards this level, okay, towards this trend line before taking off. I'm expecting price to do this. So before taking off, so watch out. If you're a gold lover, you love trading gold, expect this to happen this week. Expect this to happen this week. You see price trending quietly towards that level. Then from there, it's going to take off up again, because we have pin bar here already, which is showing reversal pattern. Okay, price is likely going to reverse downward. So if this follows through, then we see price moving quietly down towards the trend line before taking off. And you should not just take this dogmatically. Remember, this is forex, and in forex we trade what we see and we don't trade what we expect. So if price goes above 1818, somehow if price closes above 1818, then it's time to buy towards 1830 or 32 level. Actually 1832 level. So it's time to buy towards 1832 level. If price somehow somewhere closes above 1818 level, then it's time to buy. But I'm seeing something also on that time frame. Let me see. I'm trying to put my trend line. If it works, then it's perfect. Okay, can you see what I'm saying? Watch out for that. Okay, watch out for that. That's hidden trend line. Watch out for that. Okay, I think that's what causes the rejection. That's the reason for the rejection at that level. That's the reason for the rejection at that level. So you can see why that point was rejected. Let me remove this. Okay, you can see why that point was rejected. So let's keep this. Let this guide us this week. Let's keep this. Let's use this as a guide this week. I'm trying to extend it to the end of the week so that it can be on our chart to the end of the week. Then we'll see reactions around it. Trend lines are very powerful, and I'm a lover of trend lines, so don't mind me. I love trend lines so much because it helps me. It shows me what the market is going to do. I'm a lover of breakout strategies. So all these are breakout strategies. Okay, so if you see now, price may likely hit this guy and then fall back to this guy and be playing around this guy. It's possible. Price may be doing this, playing around this guy until there's a breakout in either way, either side. So watch out for this. Price may be doing this because we have this. It's very sweet. It's very sweet. So if you ask me if I want to take the risk, I'm going to put my stop loss somewhere here and then take a sell. Maybe when it's closer and I see a reversal sign, then I take a sell back here. Then if I get here, exit, watch it. If I see a reversal candlestick pattern, I take a buy again to this top. Then if there's a break, I can follow through to this and watch out again for a reversal or a break again. You get it. So that's it. This can really guide us this week to trade gold, okay? Because it's really cool because you can see the rejections. See the rejection here, rejection here, rejection here, and now rejection here. So we have a lot of rejections there, and also the one that came from the top. We also have a lot of rejections also from the one that, okay, two, three rejections from the one that came from the top. So this makes gold look very good and a good opportunity to take advantage of this very week, So that is all what we have for you guys this week concerning Euro USD, GBP USD, AUD USD, NZD USD, USD CAD, and gold. So trade responsibly this week. Ensure you use proper lot size in trading. Ensure you use normal lot size in executing your trade. Don't overtrade. And because you have analysis and you believe exactly what is going to happen, you hit it with too much lot size. If something goes wrong, you might likely lose your account. So please trade with reasonable risk and reasonable lot size. And I know at the end of the week, you and I, we are going to smile again this week to our bank. Forex trading is very sweet and it's something you must take seriously and also as a professional. All right, let's answer your questions.